Alright, this is Milestone2. Apologize for my voice. Feeling really weak today. And having a hard time talking. So anyway, this is actually not the one I'm using. This is actually my newest, creation. And as you can see, it has a ton of history, like over 8,000 things have changed. So you can see how terrible this is. Just the front, the profile, everything. And I was watching some sculpting videos, like you'll see in here. Oh, that's face off. Like here. I've been watching him go through it with actual clay. And I found some of it very helpful, just kind of learning how people move the clay, and I kind of try to use that in my approach as well. And yeah, I think this was just way too high res for me to do anything to change it. If anything, I should have kept it low res, and then once it's like the perfect shape, then I should have moved it up res. And but yeah, I didn't. So you can see, I regretfully had to try to repair this for what took, I think this was about 8 hours trying to repair it, but I just couldn't do it just because it was just making it look more and more muddy. And see, I also bought a tutorial walkthrough from Frank Zing, I think his last name is. Zing. Yeah, so he goes through the process of doing a likeness sculpt, and it was very helpful to watch how he did it. And he kind of did the same way I'm doing it, where he looked at a photo, tried to match it as best he could, and then once he got to a point he thought was close, he would take in the photo, put in the spotlight, and try to match it up as best he could. And so I tried to use that at the beginning, but I didn't really use it as much towards the end. He actually has, in the tutorial I bought, actually comes with some skin brushes and stuff like that. But yeah, I've been mainly just using this just to see how a different way of approaching it would be. Anyway, so this isn't the actual one I'm using, just because I made the executive decision that this isn't going anywhere. I need to go back to a save where it was working. Yeah. So I ended up going all the way back to Alley 3, but I'm going to open up, not that one, Milestone2. And so I lost about, 24 hours worth of work. And sorry. So I went back to this one, and I thought this one looks a lot cleaner. It looks like it's way more symmetrical. Still not perfect. Profile looks better, a lot better. I mean, the ears are still weird looking, and they're not in the right position on the face, and the face is probably too forward as well. Probably needs more Z depth. But yes, and also the torso hasn't been really worked at all. But I figured this would be a better place to start than working on something that's already broken. So yeah, so I'm disappointed. I have to kind of start backward. But for Milestone 3, just hoping to be able to re-topologize and maybe even be able to 3D print it if it looked awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I still planning to keep working on this as much as I can. Like I said, I haven't been feeling too awesome right now, with nausea and whatnot, but I'm still trying my best. So anyway, enough of the apologies. Plan of execution, clip curve, remove the ears, append new geometry, move them into the right position on the on the face. And also just kind of keep working on face proportions and whatnot. I feel like the head still needs some work. Should be flatter on the top. Probably bring this out more. Shoulders, everything needs work. But yeah, that's my plan to just kind of tackle these lines of the shadows that can show me where the forms are, and just kind of trying to replicate it better. I think I've been doing it, but I've been smoothing it so you can't see the lines as much. So yeah, so I should work on those shapes more and just try to study anatomy of the face as best I can. I have a book I've been looking at, so I just need to keep looking at it. And yeah, so this is it right now. Feel free to rip me a new one and just tell me whatever you think is terrible. Hopefully, it could be worse. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I look forward to your critique.